Hello friends, welcome to today's class. In today's class we look at an equation like this. So 4 to the power x plus 16 to the power x equals 272. It appears difficult, but it's very simple once you know the trick. Now once you have a problem like this, what you try to do is to ensure that their bases are equal. Here the base is 4, and luckily the base is 16, and 16 is expressible in terms of 4. We can express 16 in terms of 4. To do that, we will have 4x plus 4 raised to the power, this is 4 raised to the power 2 into x, because it's 2 times x, we still get the same thing, 272. Now I can write this as 4x into 2 equals 272. So let 4 raised to the power x equals a. Let's call this equation star. So wherever we see 4 raised to the power x in equation star, we just put a. To do that, if we do that, we'll have a plus becomes a squared equals 272, which is a squared plus a equals 272. So the whole thing reduces to a quadratic equation. I like using completely the square method to solve quadratic equations, because you are at liberty to use either augmented formula or factorization method. Now, if you complete the square, if you do that, we want to use my formula. What you do is the coefficient of a is 1. So you just add the square of the coefficient of 1 to both sides of the equation. When you do that, we'll have a squared plus a. The coefficient of 1, coefficient of a is 1, half of 1 is 2. You square it, you add it, 272 plus 1 over 2 squared. When you do that, we'll have a squared plus a plus 1 over 4 equals 272 plus 1 over 4. So if you do little arithmetic, it will give us, we factorize this, it gives us a plus 1 over 2 squared equals 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 7 is 28, that I carry 2, 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1, 2, 10, all over, plus 1 all over 4. That will give us 1089 all over 4. So we have plus 1 over 2 squared equals 1089 over 4. If you take the square root of both sides, we'll have a plus 1 over 2 equals square root 1089 over 4. I don't know the square root of 1089 by heart, so I use my calculator to compute it. So it's 33. So we have plus or minus 33. The square root of 4 is 2. So we now have a plus 1 over 2 equals plus or minus 3 over 2. So a, this half crosses, its sign changes to minus over 2 plus or minus 3 over 2. So I wipe this side so I can continue. Now we have a equals minus 1 plus or minus 3 over 2. So when the square root is plus 33 over 2, we have A equals minus 1 plus 33 over 2, which is 32 over 2, which is 16. Or A equals minus 1 minus 33 over 2, which is minus 34 over 2, which is minus 17. Remember, the question is not for us to calculate A, but for us to calculate what the value of S is. And so we refer to the substitution we made when we began. We had assumed that we had substituted 4x to be equal to A, and so A is 16. So 4x equals 16, which is 4 to the power 2. Since their bases are the same, we take their powers. X equals 2. Now, when A equals minus 17, you can wipe here. When A equals minus 17, we have 4 to the power x equals minus 17. They don't have the same base, but there's a way of doing it. So you take the log of both sides. When you do that, you have x log 4 equals log of minus 17. Log of minus 17 is undefined, and so if it is minus 7, if A is minus, if 4 to the power x is minus 17, it has no solution. The solution is x equals 2. And you can check whether we are correct. You simply substitute 2 for x in this equation and see whether you get that. So you have 4 to the power 2 plus 16 to the power 2. 4 to the power 2 is 16. 16 to the power 2 should be 256. Let me check. 16. 16, 36. So I see carry 3. 9, 6, 1, 5. I'm correct. So when you add this, we see that 6 plus 6 is 2. 5 plus 1 is 6, 7. So the solution is correct. I hope this helps. Thank you very much.